It's no secret the crypto market is down right now. Bitcoin is down over 15% and alts are down even worse. But here's how you can get in on generational entries at this moment. I'm going to give you guys the reason why crypto is down right now and why we are potentially still very early in this bull run and can expect a huge jump coming in the near future. And at the end, I'm going to give you guys 5 coins that I think are absolutely bottomed out right now and can have some great returns if we see this true bull run everyone has been talking about. So one major reason crypto is down right now is because of Trump's tariffs, and Mr. Whale just tweeted in today that President Trump announced another 25% tariff on the European Union. This goes along with the Canadian and Mexican and Chinese tariffs that have been put on them. We have also had Trump's meme coin that he launched about a month ago and has stolen a lot of liquidity from the market. And then Melania launched her own meme coin and this stole more liquidity from the market. And then we had the president of Argentina, Javier Milei, launch his own meme coin. His coin was called Libra, which you probably heard about, and ended up being an absolute rug pull. Even Dave Portnoy once again got in on the crypto action, and his coin, Jailsoul, once again, another rug pull, just like Libra, and stole millions of dollars in liquidity from the market. And then on top of all this, Bybit literally got hacked for over $1.4 billion in Ethereum. And as you can see from Arkham Intelligence in this tweet right here, that Bybit hack was the largest financial hack in history. So with all these economic factors playing into stock markets and the crypto market going down right here, I'm here to give you some good news on why I think the bull run is still on and why we are still technically early. So to understand why the cycle isn't over yet, you kind of have to zoom out and go back to last cycle to understand where we actually are in this cycle. So I have marked out here, and for those of you that don't know, it's just kind of like stock markets. Crypto runs in cycles, and crypto's only been around for about like 14 years right now, but we have noticed a 4-year cycle pattern in that short time frame that crypto has been alive. So if I go back to the 2020 election, this was actually when the last bull run started. So right here around the 2020 election, Bitcoin was literally sitting at around $18,000, and it literally over the span of a 1-year course really went from $18,000 and topped at around $69,000 literally in a 1-year time. And as you can see here, I have marked out Tuesday, November 9th, 2021, and the cycle started Tuesday, November 10th of 2020. So literally just 1 year, Bitcoin went absolutely parabolic. And now if we come to the 2024 election, Bitcoin was hovering around that all-time high, which I have marked out here. If you could see, we had the cycle top in 2021 of November. And then 3 years later, in the next election, Bitcoin then hit that cycle top again. This was literally on the election day, November 6th of 2024. And literally after the 2024 election, Bitcoin was at around the $70,000 range, hit a new all-time high, and then in like a month or two, literally went from $70,000 to over $100,000. So after looking at the correlation between every election and how Bitcoin reacts, we could see that there was a 1-year span of Bitcoin mostly going up over 1 year and then topping 1 year later after the election. So if anything similar is going to play out this cycle, if it's going to be the same as the previous cycles, well, the election was only about 3 months ago. So technically speaking, do we have 9 months left of this cycle? That's a question everyone is asking, and to be honest, I am in the favor of that, but I have it marked out most importantly on Tuesday, November 4th of 2025, just about 1 year after the election. So we have about 9 more months until Bitcoin tops this cycle. That's what everyone is asking, and I think that this is in the playbook. I just made a little line right here that actually is somewhat playing out nicely. But I do think that Bitcoin will go up, and if you look back, there was actually a really bad summer crash when everyone thought it was over. I do think that we could get another similar crash. It is kind of a thing where crypto usually dies down in the summer as there's less people trading, everyone's on vacation. So I do think we may get a little crash in the summer, but then potentially in the fall of 2025, 1 year after the 2024 election, that is when Bitcoin can actually top this cycle. So still around 9 months left, guys. So that was Bitcoin's chart that I just showed you, but what about all the altcoins, all the meme coins? Well, this chart, for those of you that don't know, is Total 3, which is every coin in crypto excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is basically your altcoin index. This is all your meme coins, every other coin literally in crypto except the top two, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And as you can see, this chart kind of looks similar to the Bitcoin chart, and there's a big correlation and reason behind that. So same thing, if I go to the previous election in total 3, we could see that literally on the 2020 election, which is, as you can see right here, is literally November 6th of 2020, we had a 1-year run up for altcoins that once again went to November of 2021. And what I want to show you guys right now that we can kind of directly compare to where we are right now in this cycle. And you guys can see the same thing here. Look at the 2024 election. Total 3 was bottomed out. All our altcoins are bottomed out. And since the election has been going parabolic. But it doesn't look good right now. And I'm just going to cover something with that. So looking at the previous cycle, after the 2020 election, altcoins went on a crazy run. But then what happened? We're going to have corrections in cycle, guys. It happens every single time. This is February of 2021, 4 years ago from where we are right now. And our altcoin index literally had around a 35% correction on the total 3 chart. And this was terrible. It was kind of what's going on right now. Everyone was going crazy. They had some crazy gains, and then out of nowhere, everything dropped. Every altcoin is dropping 20%, 40%, 60%. And total 3 in general dropped 35% in February of 2021. But I'm pretty sure that you could see after that terrible drop, total 3 went on another parabolic run. Literally then the next leg up was 175%. And now if we come back to the current election, altcoins, this total 3 chart was bottomed out. It then went on a parabolic run. And then, well, what's going on right now, guys? We're in February, 4 years later from the last cycle, and we're literally on another 35% drop, literally what we did last time. You can't see the future right now, but if you want to predict how these cycles work, we went on another run after the election. We're on a 35% drawback, so what do you think might happen next? Well, let's go back to the last cycle and see that there was literally over a 150% upside to the altcoin chart. So if anything similar is going to play out right now, guys, this could be a generational wealth entry on some altcoins. And if I just take a look at the total 3 market cap, I kind of have it marked out here, but we could have another 150% run, which would bring the total 3 chart to around a $2 trillion market cap. And if I take a look, maybe around 1 year from now, we still have 9 months of expansion for the total 3 chart to literally go to a $2 trillion market cap. So we could see anything play out. It could get crazy. So will it actually top out at around 2 trillion? No one knows, guys. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. So if we're going to look at the last cycle, and if we're going to make any prediction about what's going to happen this cycle, we're just in another drawback. So honestly, now's the time to get good entries on altcoins, just like getting a good entry on Bitcoin could be right now as well, depending on what your goals of how many percentage that you want an increase in your returns. So once again, looking at Bitcoin from a cyclical standpoint, guys, I still think that we have potentially another 3 to 9 months in this bull run, and now on a huge drop, even in Bitcoin, that is literally on a 25% drop right now. You need to start looking to get good entries, because when everyone is fearful in the market, that is when people get best entries. Another good thing to keep an eye out is the crypto fear and greed index. Right now, we're literally at extreme fear. This index is at 20. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous. Back in November, when we had that parabolic run to start the bull run, we were at extreme greed, literally at almost 90 on the fear and greed index chart. Usually, if you look back on any single chart, when we are in the fear or extreme fear section of the fear and greed index, that is when you want to make your entries, guys. You don't want to be getting in when we go into extreme greed or get into the greed section. You need to get in when it's fearful and sell when we get into the extreme greed part of this chart. And as promised, I'm going to give you guys my 5 top coins that you should be getting into right now to get some generational entries. And I'm not going to go too deep into any of these coins. I've made a lot of videos in the past talking more specifically about them. So just because I mentioned these coins, don't just go blindly entering them. Make sure to do your own research. But without further ado, here are the 5 top coins. So the number 1 coin on my list is Solana. I mean, right now at $130 is absolutely ridiculous. People were buying Solana at like $200 $250. So to be scared to buy at 130 is literally like insane if you're someone that was buying it at that price. So my top coin right now is Solana. Next on my list is the number 17 coin in the world, which is SUI or SUI, which is trading at $2.88 right now. I've made some videos on the past talking more in depth on SUI and what type of coin it is. This is a layer 1 blockchain. It's doing very well, so definitely go check out SUI, but it is my number 2 coin on this list. Like I said, make sure you guys do your own research on these coins. I do have videos talking more about them as well. The number 3 coin on this list is actually the number 19 coin on the world and just below SUI, and this is TON coin or TON. So TON stands for the open network, and it's actually Telegram's blockchain, and it's trading at around $3.49 right now. It hit an all-time high at over $7 back in, I think, around April, May of last year. But yeah, TON coin, it's Telegram's blockchain. So many things happen on Telegram. If you're not on Telegram, you're missing out on a lot. But there's a lot of utility for this coin. So that's why TON coin is number 3 on my list. The next coin on my list, and one of my favorite meme coins, SPX 6900. I've made so many videos talking about this. I literally think that this meme coin can go to a 10 billion plus market cap this cycle. It's trading at around 61 cents right now, or a $573 million market cap. Rod Mamugov has been bull posting this coin like crazy. It's all over Twitter, so definitely go check out SPX 6900. A $10 billion market cap is literally like a 20x from where we are right now. And the number 5 coin, my favorite coin on base and one of my biggest positions, Brett on base. The narrative for this coin is insane. It's the top coin on base. Base is a very popular layer 2 blockchain. So definitely keep an eye out for Brett. I think that this coin can do something similar to SPX 6900, potentially going to $5 to $10 billion market cap. And guys, I know a lot of this stuff can be very overwhelming, but in the link in my bio, I have a free Discord that you can go and join. I post a lot of market analysis and updates every single day on there. So you can go in there and ask me questions if you want about crypto or anything. And I'm on that daily, so I will be there to answer. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and understand where we are at in this bull run right now. Now, obviously, anything can happen. Not every cycle is the same, but like I said, they often rhyme. So do what you want with this information. Please do your own research and create your own convictions and have your own thesis for the bull run. Because once you create your own thesis, that's when you're going to have the most understanding and the most belief in investing into anything in this market. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will see you in the next one.